Great, so usually you want to try to like how your shoulder, like sit up nice and tall for me. Alright, how your shoulder is right there, like in line kind of with the rest of your body. It can come away like a little bit, that's fine, as long as you get it set. What you don't want it to do is to let it continue to just keep coming away and overextend in the full slide. Yeah, when you're coming up to the catch ready to drop the blade in, it just kind of like slips away from the rest of your body. And you got to do more work to bring it back in, or the muscles here, like all in this area, are going to get really stretched out and fatigued. Like you're going to eventually kind of feel like a rubber band, and that might be why sometimes you feel a little bit of soreness on, you know, either shoulder. Let's make sure here in the stern 5, still smooth with those entries of the blade, not stabbing here. And Alex, I want you to, in addition to that body support, I want you to hold onto that body swing just a little bit longer on that drive. That's a bit better. So let the legs take a little bit more of the lead on the stroke before that body lays back. Good, good, that's it. Might feel a little awkward, like you're not getting quite as strong a stroke, but eventually if you hold on to that, you start being able to feel like you get a little bit more out of your legs, out of the quads. Okay, so watching that blade depth a little bit there for me. Alright, when we're rowing by 7 here as well, the ports really need to make sure you're paying attention to those handle heights, keeping them up since we have that extra body, extra weight. Starboard's keeping those hands just a little bit lower than normal. And Tyler's still watching that catch motion. You're kind of reverting back a little bit to that stabby motion of the water. So that's going to be important though here again. If the ports can keep those hands up, give that boat a little bit of balance, brings that boat over to starboard a little bit, so those starboard blades a little bit closer to the water. And Doug, along the recovery, I want you to kind of lower your hands just a little bit more for me. Just come down and away just a little bit more. There you go. Get that blade. Keep that blade off the water, especially if we're rowing by 5 here. And Clara, from you, just a little bit more from the legs before the body lays back. Just really stretch out the movement of the legs, let the legs lead. Make sure you're off that front end. We're locking those blades and feel that pressure right off the front end in the quads, getting those heels down here in the bow 5. Just lock in, kick back. So it's just a little bit more patience there, Jessica, with the legs. Again, just the body lead right into the leg movement, but then when the legs take over, just slow them down a little bit. Pretend you got a little bit of molasses on the slide. That's a little bit better there. You still got a little bit of a pause, hesitation, but if you lose the pause or hesitation, that body swing will lead right into the legs, and then you can control the legs a little bit better. You won't feel like you got to rush up there because the pause is what's putting you behind. Again, right away here, matching those hands. Again, ports up with them just a little bit more. Find that balance here.